put my purple and stepping my foot in the pedal of rain. Spinning shit like I'm ahead of the game. You say they gon' drop and it better be flame. Lil' mommy gon' top, she gon' suck till I'm drained. My top 5 topper in love with her brain. Her girls to see, Hatters and making those grease, man, they love me in Spain. Her kicking P, land on the jet with a bitch with a big body frame. Just like a biker, rockin' black. Margiela Loaf was the one with the...
Hey, man. I'm just happy we won, bro. 6-9. I ain't never felt so good, bro. I swear to God. I'm happy we 6-9 at this point. You feel me? As long as we just win, I don't care, bro. If we win out, we probably gonna get changes anyways, bro. But I'm so happy we won, bro. Everybody probably like, nah, lose out. Let's go get some new coaches. No, bro. Losing sucks, first of all. You know what I'm saying? People jobs be in jeopardy and all that, but you know what I'm saying? What made Zach call that pass to the O-lineman? Man, I don't know. I called it as soon as I heard Jake Matthews was reported eligible. Crazy how this team looks decent with a quarterback, or looks with a decent quarterback. I say experienced quarterback, and the play calling was still bad, though. I'm seriously getting scared of us keeping any coaches because of these wins. Oh, it's going to happen. I don't think Zach stays, but, hey, it is what it is at this point, you know. I hope we could just finish 8-9, right? I still don't know how KP ain't catch that. That would have been 6-2. And it was a holding on the safety, too. We really should have held on, or he really should have held that one. That would have been 2 touchdowns, 5 in the last 2 weeks. So, hey, man, it's whatever. But let's go ahead and talk about the game, y'all. I was finna pull up my PS5 scene. Let me not do that. But let's talk about it. So, all I got is the stream stuff pulled up. I got my Twitter pulled up, all of that. Let me go to the ESPN site because I really didn't watch. I wasn't able to catch, like, the first half of this game. I was able to catch the second half, right, because I was over at my friend's house. We was, like, watching all of the games. And I was able to get, like, little tidbits of it because, you know, they're watching Red Zone. I really couldn't watch the game right there because I had bad service. But we finna talk about it now. So, yeah. I seen that post repost of the Falcons interviewing Ben Johnson. You fucked up my night, by the way. My bad, bro. It's like we had a chance to. Whoa, the Lions are losing. Oh, we had a chance to get a good coach. Now people gonna say, "Oh, he was never coming," but like you don't know that, man. So hey, a win is a win. The Monday night game against the Rams will be exciting. Yep, Drake out there still hurt. I think he needs to stay out one more week. He should have stayed out one more week, but. It's whatever with me. KP had a good game. He was coming out of almost being tackled on that interference. I'll give him a pass on that. Yeah, I feel like he deserves a pass on that one. He's been playing fine the last few games. So I really do think, you know what I'm saying, that was just an issue where he was getting held by a corner. And you know what I'm saying, by the time he got his head back around, it's right there. You know what I'm saying? But I did catch that first drive though. I caught the whole first drive. And that's how the interception happened, where it was 4th and 6, I think. And for one, why are we going for it on 4th and 6? Right? I don't understand that. Okay. Steelers just tanked the field goal. Oh man. And also Bijan's our leading receiver. And he has over 2,000 yards this year. But check it out. So Kirk had just under 200 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 sack. I'm surprised about the 1 sack because they were getting close to him a lot. Oh, another field goal blocked. Damn. So that's why they didn't score right there. All-Pro Bijan. I want him to be first team All-Pro, but I think they're going to give it to JT. You know how the voters is, man. You're not winning games. They're not really going to give you nothing, even though he clearly deserves to be in the Pro Bowl and an All-Pro. Kyle Pitts had 57. Bijan had 92. Drake had 27. I expected a little bit more out of Drake. I'm not even going to lie. Maybe it's because I had my expectations too high, but like, oh, man, it would have been so fun to see him come back and have a good game because now he's, he got like 840 yards. Kyle Pitts is over 800, I think. Let me go look. All right, because I know it updates in real time. Let me put my iPad over here so I can see everything. In the first half, I was confused on why they had Henderson in instead of Alford. Wait, so they put him in the slot? Like, they put him in the slot starting out? JT and Cook first team, Bijan and Gibbs CMC second team. My prediction. Yeah, that sounds about right. Marquise Williams better be out tomorrow. He stay on that BS, bro. The first kick of the game, I think. Wasn't the first kick of the game or something like that where it went out of bounds or it landed in front of the landing zone. Like, we really can't have anything nice, bro. But CJ Henderson, y'all, if y'all been following me for a minute, especially like on other like social media stuff, bro, I did not want CJ Henderson on this team at all, y'all. Like, and then he had a terrible preseason too. I did not think that he would go out there and get the game winning interception. Like, wow, bro. I did not know that would happen. Like, I wouldn't put my money on it or nothing. Because like I know y'all saw how bad he was in the preseason. I'm not even gonna bring up the tape, but like it was just, bro, he was just so out of position. And I'm like, what is he doing? And I think they even moved him to safety in one of like the last games to like, see, hey man, it's your last chance. You gotta make some shake. And he did not, and he was gone. You gave us another meme to use. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, as soon as this stream over, I will be clipping that because I do want that as another meme though. But like, what else like did y'all take from this game? Because I didn't watch all of it. I did think Trey McBride would have a better game than this. Only 4 catches, 27 yards. Now he started to talk on that second to last drive. I don't know what possessed him to do that. Y'all were down 10, and you was trying to talk to Jesse Bates, the All-Pro safety. And then guess what? The next 2 plays, we went man to man. He got on Caden Ellis and he was on Jesse Bates. And already knew they put Trey McBride on a little option route, you feel me, on what it was like third and long. And Jesse Bates is one of the best man to man safeties in the league. You wasn't finna get open, bro. Like, you had the little cheap post wheel thing right before that where Caden Ellis was on you, but then Jesse Bates came and knocked your ass out. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? AJ strapped up, JB strapped up. Yeah, AJ, he was on Marvin like white on rice, y'all. I was kind of scared because he been having, a couple iffy games. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, JP and Jalen couldn't get home, but Akindolis got sacks. Yeah, I know I saw Arnold Ebiketie get one early. I ain't that mad about JBJ not getting the sack because he got 2 last games, so it kind of evens out. He still can get 10. We play the Rams, who they really don't have the best pass pro for some reason. You would think with all the games they're winning, they don't have the best, or they would have like very good pass pro. But like, if you go look at PFF, and I'm not trying to base this off of everything, but like their pass blocking grade was not that high the last time I looked at it. It was like very low. Like, where is it? Yeah, it's at 25, bro. So they're about an average pass pro unit. So coming in next Monday, we could definitely get home on them, right? And if you look at our pass rush, you feel me? I think we probably got one of the better ones in the league. Well, we are above average, but you see 62 versus 71, you see it's like a lot of elite pass rushers, right? You got the Houstons, the Clevelands, the Pittsburghs, the LA Rams, Lions, Eagles. Like, these are all very good. Now, they're not good. Okay, we know that's not good. We know that's really not good without Micah. I would say in order, probably I'll probably put Houston, Cleveland, and then everybody else. You feel me? What's up, Falcons family? We got the dub. Yes, sir, bro. He still got pressure though. Yeah. I wonder if we could see it still, cause the game just ended. Can we see it? I wonder, can we see it? We can see it. We got the grades. Okay, bet. I'm gonna try to go through some of these. That way, when I go back and like look at the clips, I can go look at. Let me look at the matchups though. We gotta look at the matchups. So Devon Diablo had 6 targets, 3 catches, 20 yards. Okay, that's good for me. And 2 pass breakups, y'all. One on Trey McBride, one on Michael Carter. Okay, Caden Ellis, kind of average, 2 for 15, had 4 targets. Where is AJ? Yeah, look at AJ, y'all. He's strapping up, bruh. They gave JPJ half a sack on that doorless sack. Hey. It's okay. You feel me? I'm straight. What was that noise? Hold on. What was that? What was that? I don't know what that noise was. Okay, but anyways, if they gave him half a sack, that's cool with me because the agenda gets to continue. So what? He's at 8.5 now. But say on God they gave him that half sack. Say on God. Let me go look at the defense. They gave him a half sack. Pressure man in New York still has 1 sack. I think, bro, I was watching that game earlier. Bro, I had said something about him to my friends. I was like, bro, he just get number pressures. And then literally the very next play, I thought he was going to get a sack. He came really close to it. I was like, damn. And then, anyways, so let me go look at D Offer locking up 2 catches, 4 yards. We got to pay him in the offseason. Where is Kobe? Yeah, 2 for 52. Now he only had 2 targets on the game. I like that, but the 50 that first touchdown was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna be out on him after that. I understand why, but like, gang, that's just our luck, right? And then he had the other one towards the end of halftime, but he still came in after, and he had some good reps. Like I know I saw one rep, maybe on that last drive where he was at the top of the screen, he was pressing, had a very good rep right there. It was Avery Watts. He was okay. But, like, we did fine. Trey McBride saw a lot of different bodies. I thought he was going to see Jesse the most. He did not, but we put Devon Diablo in. And one thing I will say, hold on, wait a minute. You think JPJ gets to 10 sacks and he gets the Defensive Rookie of the Year? I thought, I posted this a little bit earlier, but Eman Warrior had a bad game. Carson Schlesinger, I don't think he necessarily had a bad game, but, you know, it wasn't the best game, right? And I feel like if he would have had like at least a sack or two, it would have made it a conversation. But I do think he needs to get like to be like, oh my God, he really has a chance. I say 12 sacks, and that's going to be hard because he has 8.5. So he could get like 9, 10. He could get 2 sacks in the game for the rest of the season, and then we'll be straight. But or really 1.5, no, 2.5. No, I'm terrible at math. 3.5. I'm terrible at math, y'all. That's my fault. Knew I wasn't tripping. Kobe was locking up, bro. He just had unlucky TD. Yeah, that was a terrible one, bro. Out here at the game, very entertaining. People can't get mad at Kobe for that TD. That man caught it with his damn knees. Kobe was right there. Yes, bro. He was right there, bro. That's like, I'd rather you be right there and getting beat than just being completely out of position. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. And, you know, I think he gets better with more plays because he's not necessarily out of the picture. But, like, hey, it's whatever at this point. Kaden Ellis was our best pass rusher. Let's look at true pass sets. Who let the team in press? JPJ had 12. Oh, never mind. I was finna say, dang. He didn't have a single pressure, though. But overall, we had 10 pressures. Khalid Kareem had 2 pressures. D Offer had 1. Every look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 guys recorded at least 1 pressure. 2 guys had 2. JPJ didn't get a pressure. Jalen Walker didn't get a pressure. That's fine. As long as I hope they were like contributing in the run game. I know Jalen probably was, probably not JPJ. Yeah, see, he wasn't contributing. But like, where is Jalen Walker? Oh, didn't have a good game against the run. Now, these are just raw grades, so they're going to come through and fix it all. But, like, I'm just kind of eyeballing to see what happens. Let's look at the offense now. Let's see. So, Ryan Newsel was our best person, a 90 pass blocking grade, right? We won this for Samuel L. Jackson. It sure was his birthday. I think, bro, he was over there at the Ravens game in the playoffs, but over here at our games, like, just playing both sides. JPJ can't. Yeah, he couldn't even get on the field for early in the game because we could not stop the run, and I understand why. So people were saying that Jalen would demolish the Panthers since he wanted to get drafted by them. Can JPJ do the same thing to the Rams since they willingly passed on him? I hope so. Keep that chip on your shoulder, and we gonna be straight. Also, Kyle Pitts was good, 80 grade. Elijah Wilkinson finally had a good game though. That's surprising me. And then Jake Matthews was not good, apparently. And outside of that, Drake London was average. You feel me? I agree with that. Everything was just kind of meh on offense. Even though we had 26 points, it kind of just died out. And let's look at where Kirk was throwing the ball. You can see a lot of this is check downs. Look, a lot of check downs. And, you know, a little bit over the middle here. But I'm glad he's starting the middle of the field because, like, Mike wouldn't do it. I'm sorry, he just wouldn't. And y'all look at this, bro. Kirk was 1 for 12 under pressure, bro. 1 for 12. That man is a statue in the pocket, bro. That's crazy. Let me go look at some more stuff. This is kind of nasty to me, man. Let me see. Let's look at the block. Well, let's look at the rushing, matter of fact. Bijan Robinson had a 25 run blocking grade. Now that one play, that 4th down play, I don't know what confused or what possessed those guys to run that play. That 4th and inches, I don't know what happened right there. Jake made me so disappointed. Yeah, I thought he was gonna. Well, I didn't watch all the games, so I can't say anything about the blocking. But that touchdown catch was right there, Right. Now, granted, Kirk could have put a better ball. That was, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to ask a lineman to high point the ball. You could put it on his numbers. You feel me? But it's like, it hits your hands. You got to catch it, man. You feel me? His favorite color, purple. That's why he liked the Ravens. I guess so, man. Lions just scored. Oh, let me look at the score. Oh, so that means they won. Wait, did Jared Goff get a touchdown pass? Because I need that for my fantasy team. Granted, I'm already winning, but you feel me? Let me go ahead and show y'all that, though. Let me move my iPad real quick. Let me show y'all that fantasy league I showed y'all a while ago. I ain't even paid attention to the basketball stuff. I think I'm like 2 and something because, like, who cares about the NBA right now? Some of y'all do, but I don't. I'm not an NBA guy anymore. I used to be. Then I just kind of fell out of love with it, really. But let's look at my team. Sun God Squad. Look at that. You feel me? Okay. Jared Goff. Oh, 3 touchdown passes. Hey, I'll take it. The Steelers choked, and it was, got called back for OPI. Damn. Jared Goff still got his bag, though. You feel me? And then you look at the playoffs, bro. I'm right there. Like, hold on. I think it'll show it right here. It will not show it right here. Where will it show the playoff thing at? I don't know where it show the playoffs. I can't find it. But, y'all, I'm in the playoffs. I swear to God I'm in the playoffs. Because I'm finna go to the championship round, I think. And this is my first time actually going to the championship round since playing fantasy football since I was, 15, 16 years old? This is the first time I got to cherish it, y'all. So, I'm straight. And then the person I'm playing this year or playing this week, this is my friend James. Like, I'm finna look at the matchup, y'all. Look. He was able to get Tyler Shuck right because his quarterback was Pat Mahomes and he didn't have any other quarterback. I tried to hurry up and waiver claim Tyler Shuck, but I was number 8. He was number 3. So that's why I picked up Kirk Cousins late. I was trying to get that. I was trying to get Tyler Shuck so he couldn't get that. Call it grimy, but you feel me? You got to win how you got to win. So, hey, that's it. Let's go ahead and look at the press conference, though. I want to look at that. Or let me look at what they did to us. Let's see who got off on who. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. So, Will Johnson had a great game. I think we should have. Y'all gonna hate me for this. What's up? I don't even know how to say your name. I just see KXXPN. But what's up, bro? I really think that we could have traded up. Like, when we traded back to 26, I really think we should have got. I won't say should have, but I would really think we could have got Will Johnson. I would have loved Will Johnson. Because think about the optics of AJ, Will Johnson. We ain't even got to travel. But, you know what I'm saying, they believe in Mike Hughes, they believe in D. Offer, they believe in Billy Bowman Jr., Xavier Watts. Okay, cool. But I just name people that we just drafted after the fact. But you get what I'm saying. They trusted Mike Hughes and D. Offer, so I ain't really tripping about that. But let's see who got off on who, because I want to see who gave up the most stuff to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, everybody was getting that work, except for Denzel Burke. But everybody was getting that work. Cody Simon got some. Buda Baker got some. Taylor Demerson got some. Akeem Davis-Gaither got some. Garrett Williams got some. He got hurt. Rest up to him, bro. Jaden Davis got some. Drake London, they were really trying to get him the ball. I don't know what was, obviously he was still hurt. Who the best quarterback in the South is probably still Baker Mayfield. It's definitely Baker Mayfield. Like, if we just look at quarterbacks as an individual, like, it's definitely Baker. Like, I'm not going to throw away the last 2 years because of this year, you feel me? Like, it's still going to be Baker. If I had to do, like, a little ranking right now, and I think I said this, like, to be objective before, like, we even played again, I said it would be Baker, Bryce, Mike, and then Tyler / Spencer Rattler. And that ranking is kind of held true, you feel me? Hold on, off topic, but I get what you're saying about the Jahad Kimball being better than Kobe Dean. Yeah, I don't know why people try to fight me over that. Jahad Campbell was easily the best. He was a layup. Jahad Campbell was a layup, and people overthought it because of injuries, and you know the fact that he was being used as a outside linebacker in the odd fronts. So Tyler not top 3, no. Now, like, I will say Tyler Shuck is good, like, you feel me? But I'm still not going to put him over Bryce, even though Bryce is still, in my opinion, like right there below average. You know, you probably got bad, you got terrible, bad, below average, average, good, great, elite. he probably right there between that, you know what I'm saying, that below average and bad, you feel me? Because he still may not get 3,000 yards, but he's protecting the football. That's the main thing for him, is protecting the football. But he's been actually doing that. Yeah. So, you know, I got to give him his credit there. He's still not, I still don't think he can like necessarily just elevate a team, because you see, he's just like, you force Bryce to beat you, probably not going to beat you a lot unless he's playing us, right? Like, we stopped the run game, said, hey, Bryce, you got to win throwing the ball. He beat us up for 450. Cool. Walk out to the midfield, shake his hand. But that's cool. Wilson and Mark were. Wilson and Marv were strapped today. I'm impressed. Yeah, after that first touchdown, Michael Wilson, whatever his name is, he really didn't get off for real. I can't wait to watch the film on that, though, because I really want to know what happened right there. Like, what did we do to, like, get that win? And, do we tune into this, though? I wonder if we tune into this, because, oh, wow, this is a close game right here. Let's try to tune in. It's not, okay, let's try to tune in on this. I guess it's not going to work. Oh, it will work. Let's try to tune in real quick. Where is it? Pittsburgh Steelers, Detroit Lions. If you want to chat, do not spoil it. You ready for January 4th? Oh, absolutely. Matter of fact, bro, now that I think about it, bro, if the Panthers lose out and we split with the Saints and the Bucks win out, they're going to finish third, which will be hilarious. And Brandon, MF, and Dorless, I swear, bro, I don't know. Hold on. Let me kick out of there because I don't want to play too long. I'm going to still play like the sound just a little bit. Turn it down so I can hear myself. But like when we drafted Brandon and Rook, bro, and you just kind of like, you know how some people just pass the eye test, right? Brandon Dorless passed that eye test 100% time. Like, Rook seemed like a little bit too nice. Brandon Dorless felt like I'm finna be the better one. Not to throw shade at Rook, but like Brandon really felt like he was gonna be the better one. You feel me? Because Rook seemed like he too nice. But hey. It was PI by Amin Ra. Yo, Amin Ra, damn. Yo, Amin Ra is trolling. Amin Ra was trolling. Wow. That's crazy, bro. Dang, that's crazy, bro. But let's get back to what was going on. That's so tough. Oh, let's look at Bijan now and look at it. I saw something. Cody Simon was getting attacked relentlessly. Like when we were, I saw it a few times where we just had Bijan run a swing route and we had two guys try to come and pick him. That's the first time I seen like we just trying to like manufacture a touch for Bijan, like not on no screen play or like no check down or nothing. We gonna try to run an organic concept and we just gonna throw it to Bijan and let him go work. I haven't really seen that a lot. And we finally did it. And you see it works out. Like, just get him the ball, bro. What should our draft class priorities be this upcoming year? I say in order, receiver, corner, and I say also defensive tackle, preferably nose tackle, right? So that was my thing, you feel me? So matter of fact, let's do a mock draft first, because I really want to do one, because I've done a little bit more research on my peoples, and I think I'm starting to get like a better understanding of who I think we should like really start targeting. I'd pray on the Bucks' downfall more than the Panthers, but I'd rather finish second and third. So if that scenario were to happen, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I swear. Damn, the press conference ain't even start yet. Aaron Freeman went live. Shout out Aaron. Shout out him. But wide receiver CB2 DT 100%. So let's do a mock draft before the whole little thing starts, because I want to react to this in live. You could edit the draft order. That's not realistic at all. All right. Draft for needs, yes. Care for positional value, yes. Because why would you take a safety that high? And then randomness, I put it like right here. I'm put this up here with draft for needs. Matter of fact, because it just don't make sense for Caleb Downs to go that high. I understand how good he is, but like, I just don't see his safety going within the top 5, really. You think we could get AJ Terrell, brother? Realistically, no. But would I hope so? Yes, because it's going to take like him bombing the interviews or a bad combine performance for us to like really have a shot at getting him. But I do think if he were to get like past 23, 25-ish, he gets in that trade-up range 100%. And I would 100% leverage some of our picks this year and next year to go get Avion, because I do think he's that good. Now, if he's wrong, burn me on a stake, but like, yeah. But Avion's able to go in round 1. And JB3, he finally had a game where I'm just sitting up there looking at him. You should try be a guest on Aaron's show. I'll pass. I'm sorry. Not really my thing. I will try to be on some people's stuff. They just got to ask me, but you know what I'm saying? I prefer not to be on people's shows sometimes. I prefer the more fan-driven ones. Not saying he's not a fan, because apparently he had a website, but like, you know, I'm a glass half full person. He's a glass half empty. So I feel like it's just going to be a lot of arguing, because it's just like, bruh, nah. But he do be having some good takes, though. I will give him that. I'm not going to sit up here and say he doesn't know what he's talking about, because he do be having some reasonable takes to me. All right. So let me slow down the draft order. Yes, slow that down. Why did it go so fast? Put it like right there. I don't know why I did that. Go back. Okay, here we go. So yeah. But I really want mind collabing with people. They just got to hit me up. But like that one right there was Aaron Freeman. Nah, I'm good. Because he going to say something about our team. And I'm going to be like, bro, wait, what? And I'm going to argue him down on it. And it's just going to be a very passionate. Oh, Avion went pick 30. Dang. But it's going to be a very passionate disagreement. And Elijah Surratt goes right before. Dang, bro. So let's look at this real quick. You think Brick is going to be gone next season? I hope not. He's put together a good season. You feel me? So I don't think so. I think it'll be an issue or an instance where I think it happened with the Raiders this year. Where they fired the coach, but they kept the D coordinator. You're my preferred YouTuber, bro. Love your takes. Appreciate that. I try to be objective. Like, I know I'm a fan, but like sometimes you gotta just keep it a buck sometimes. Like, and even then, if you're gonna be honest or be nuanced, people are not gonna like that because you're thinking, oh, you're just glazing or you're trying to, you're being a fan. Like, nah, if you be objective and you have some nuance, you can see where I'm coming from. I also think that wide receiver 2, CB2, and no cycle should be prioritized, but maybe Pitts could be used consistently as a slot receiver and more of a classic tight end. And then so like the last stream I had where we did like an entire offseason, I put the video on my channel. Like I kind of cut it up and did that. You can go watch that. But what we did was, so we restructured Kirk. We brought in Alec Pierce and we brought in John Fitzpatrick. We extended Charlie Warner. And I think we traded for Darnell Washington. So we had 3 big body tight ends and we had Kyle Pitts. That could really like let us do some things right there because we could still use Charlie Warner as a fullback while putting, Darnell and John Fitzpatrick out on the field and put Kyle as a receiver. Like that was an overly optimistic one, but like you get what I'm saying. I do think we need to target some more blocking tight ends, right? I realize we have $2.1 million in cap space. So yeah, I do think if they want to bring back Kirk, they got to restructure his deal. And that's just my opinion on it. Like, yeah. But let's look at this real quick, y'all. So I said receiver was our top need, and you see that my wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2 went consecutively, okay? So where do we go in that situation if Elijah and Chris Bell are not on the board? And you just saw him, but I do think A.J. Harris would be the one we could go for. But Omar Cooper Jr., if he's going to be there at pick 74, I would take him. So we not cooked just yet, okay? So that's my thing. Jeremy Bernard, yes. Now, I'm not going to say we shouldn't pick him, but this is my thought process, okay? And I'm not going off of if we've done anything in the previous. Trade down Loki, I thought about that too. But I do think if we go Jeremy Bernard, we need to get an X receiver because I don't think he could be an X for us, right? I don't want to put Drake at X and put him at Z. I'm not going to sacrifice Drake London slot snaps for Jeremy Bernard to work in the slot. I'm not going to do that, okay? Because Drake London is our slot guy, 100%. I'm not telling you to, but have you watched tape on Chris? No, I have not yet. He's on my list. It's going to be, so I've done Elijah. I've done the top 3 tight end or top 3 receivers. But next is going to be Denzel Boston. He's going to be next. But I'm going to get to him eventually before April or really in March. I have a video out by then of who we should get. If LaFleur gets fired from as head coach and Malik Willis as a bridge would be perfect. I was arguing with somebody earlier about Malik Willis. I don't think Malik Willis is a bad quarterback, but I just wouldn't take him to be a bridge because if you look at and people are like, well, he's been playing good. He's been playing good. I will admit that, but his passing volume has not been ideal, right? Like the last year when he started those games, the most passes he ever thrown was 19, right? It was 13, 14, and 19. We're not going to consistently win games doing that. And you can be like, well, they won 2 out of the 3 games, and 2 of those wins were against the Titans and the Colts, who were picking high for a reason. And then the Bears, they lost at the last second. So Malik Willis, maybe, but like we would have to be like, we'd have to really lean into the run game if we were to do that next year for like 4 or 5 games. Definitely need a new X. Keep Drake as our power top. That's my whole thing right there. I know you've been seeing the troll saying we should do Burrow and Shador. Joe Burrow, bro, somebody said we should get Joe Burrow, but let's keep a lot of guys that would probably get traded away if we get Joe Burrow. So you looking at Drake, Kyle, Bijan, Tyler, some of those guys like that, like we need to keep those guys, but let's go get Joe Burrow. We have to give one of those guys up in order to do that. So no, and Shador, 100% stay away from him because it's not that he's a terrible quarterback. He has not been good though. I will say that. It's just the unwanted attention, and I understand. I want the organic attention, right? We're winning games, so we get more publicity. I don't want people talking about us, and it's about Shador all the time, right? Where it's just like, oh, he objectively had a bad game, and now people are going to be like, no, you can't say you had a bad game. You're just a hater. Why you hate Deion? Why you hate Shador? No, he had a bad game. I'm going to say he had a bad game. Like, if he threw a curl route and the curl flat defender was up underneath it and he threw a pick and he went back for 6, I'm going to say, well, that was a shit throw. Right? And people are not going to like you for saying that. I don't know why. Burrow not leaving, but I'll believe it when I see it. They probably going to try to go get Joe Brady. We need to go get Joe Brady. Forget what the Bengals want. We need to go get Joe Brady. We need to look. All the people that are available, bro, probably will be available. You're probably looking at Mike McDaniel, Joe Brady, Mike McCarthy, Brian Daboll, Zach Taylor, Kevin Stefanski. Like, if we keep Raheem Morris and let go of Zach, he literally cannot miss at offensive coordinator. There are so many layups. Okay, now if we fire Raheem Morris and Joe Brady for sure, or Kevin Stefanski, but yeah. Trolls wanted Kyler Murray too. I would pick Kyler Murray. It's just the optics of it, right? Injury-prone quarterback, and then you go get Kyler Murray. You're going to have 2 injury-prone quarterbacks. And then you're going to have one on a big contract as opposed to having one on a rookie deal. So I would not like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get over this. I say for the first pick, based off who's available, we need to go A.J. Harris because he was on my board. If you watch the stream, you know what I'm talking about. I would be fine with him, okay? Only way Burrow leaves if he retires. They'll force him to play, and I don't know if they honor a trade request at all. No, they not. Skylar Bill would be a good addition. Okay. I don't know. I haven't watched him, so I can't really say yes or no. Ooh, look at the quarterbacks available. Ty Simpson, Garrett Nussmeier. Okay. Let's look at receivers, though. So, look, now the fact that we were able to pass on Jeremy Bernard, it opens up Omar Cooper Jr., which I had him as one of the guys we should go get. I think that was him. But you see, 6 feet, 204. I feel like he could be an X receiver because if we go even look at his wide receiver stuff, wide receiver draft rankings 2026, I think he was listed as an outside X receiver. I might be wrong, but let me go make sure. I don't want to be saying that and then be completely wrong. Let me go see page 2, and he'll come up pretty soon, right? Cooper brings exactly the kind of skill set that offensive coordinators covet in today's emotion-heavy yak-oriented NFL. Let me go look real quick. Because if not, we might have to pass on him. But I do think he could be an X, possibly. Possibly. It might be hard, but it'll be possible, right? So 6 feet 201, multi-role receiver. So yeah, we can go ahead and go get him. Omar Cooper Jr. That's welcome to the team, buddy. Stafford don't run. Oh, no cap. We got to, bro. People don't realize we got to play Matthew Stafford on Monday night on prime time with the red helmets. We don't lose with those on, and plus Zach calls his best games for some reason in prime time. We're gonna beat them boys. I swear to God we will. So I ain't even really worried about that. So now we have pick 110. You feel me? So we didn't got receiver, corner. We can go get nose now. I do think now this is for the sake of this mock draft. I know Lee Hunter will be here probably. Is he not? Oh, he is. So regardless of whoever is there, I'm gonna go Lee Hunter, right? That's a nose tackle. So we got a corner, we got a receiver, we got a nose tackle. Okay. Now our next two picks, you feel me? We can go wherever. Now I do think one of these needs they do get addressed in free agency. I hope so, whether that be receiver or nose tackle. So I hope so. But at this point, where do we go from here? So we have a receiver, we have a corner, have a nose tackle. Where do we go from there? Where should we go? Lee Hunter, high stand up. No cap. He's going to be very good. So where do we go from here? Because it says wide receiver, tight end, defensive interior, cornerback. Do we go like a blocking tight end type? You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Where you at? Oh, where you at? He's gone. Yep, Zach is gone. I was going to say we can go get Zachariah Branch now, but he's not there. I think he probably went way early. Let me see. Yeah, he went about 20 picks ahead of us. God. But if he's there in trader range, go get him. So linebacker, offensive tackle, gadget, speedy receiver that can return kicks. Now, I don't know how fast all of these guys are, but at pick 149, you could probably get anybody as far as, gadget guys. Like, let's just look at the top. 66% contested catch rate, 5% drop rate, though. But it's like 6'3", 209? Don't need to go watch him? What am I into? Maybe the dog is running upstairs. I don't know. But is he fast, though? Let me go see. If Bryce Lance is fast, hold on, wait. New right tackle starter or left tackle project. I don't think we're going to go get a new right tackle because we just extended Caleb McGarry. That's a little bit unrealistic, but I understand the frustration. We draft depth though. So, you feel me? Hey, we can go wherever. Caden is a UFA, yeah, I do get that. But the closest guy to Caden Ellis is Anthony Hill Jr. And he's going to be 2 days. He would be gone 2 days ago. Right, he would all have been at his team taking his pictures. But let's look at Bryce Lance, y'all, because now this has intrigued me. Because look at this. He's an outside X receiver, about the same size as Drake London, y'all. Okay. The younger Lance, this is Trey Lance's brother? Whoa. Wait a minute. Did we go get Trey Lance this offseason and then bring in his brother? I'm just saying. If AJ boxes Puka Nacua, we got to push him agenda. We're going to push that agenda regardless. Diablo will be a UFA next season. So, yeah, we probably need to go linebacker. Now that you think about it. Now that I really think about it. I do think we extend both of those in due time, though. Let's go look at linebacker, though. But, hey, Bryce Lance, Trey Lance connection. You know what I'm saying? That don't sound that bad. What about a new running back behind Bijan? That's if we get rid of, I won't say get rid of, Harold Perkins Jr. I'm sorry. I got to take you. I'm sorry. Taking him. LSU bias, but I don't really care. If we get rid of Tyler, for sure, we probably need to get a third guy or, a third running back because we're probably going to elevate Nate Carter into that Tyler Algier role, but, where he takes some of the carries. But I don't think we let go of Tyler Algier. At least I hope we don't because he's too important to this run game because he's the battering ram. You feel me? Look at the Panthers getting Jalen Daniels, y'all. That's that's quarterback controversy right there. But yeah, but Bryce Lance though, let me go see something. He might be on my board now because he's that far back, and he can fit what we do. I don't see him here, but I will have to find some of his tape because if Bryce Lance is what we need, we're gonna go get Bryce Lance. We have to go get Bryce Lance. And anyways, yeah. Oh, y'all look. So look, the center is the top guy right here. We probably need some center depth. We need some offensive line depth in general. So I will say let's get Parker for sure. And that rounds out our draft class. Okay. So that's a pretty solid one. I read somewhere that Tyler feels very comfortable in ATL, but would like to have carries. That's a coordinator thing. Fucking draft Love from Notre Dame. Who is Love? Is that a quarterback or something? Because if it's a quarterback and then we can go get him and Bryce, hey, let's look at this. I don't know why they think Lee Hunter is such a bad pick right there, bro. He's gonna be a good one. So this is this is mock draft right here. I think it's a decent one. And then we look at Jordan Tyson, number 1. Hey, yeah, they have a quarterback, so they're probably not gonna punt on Jackson Dart just yet. So they go get some help. The guy that can play X and play in the slot. Okay, Fernando Mendoza, quarterback, cool. Ruben Bain makes sense. Dante Moore, I guess it makes sense. Jeremiah Love, that doesn't really make sense unless they just gonna get rid of Breece Hall. This makes sense because Buda Baker, Caleb Downs, I like that. Peter Woods helping out the Commanders, I like that. David Bailey, I haven't watched him, so I can't say if that's good or bad. This doesn't make sense at all. Arvell Reese going to the Rams, I guess. Delane goes to the Dolphins, okay. Keldrick Falk goes to the Chiefs. I like that because they need pass rush help desperately. Sonny Styles goes to the Vikings. That makes sense. Jermont McCoy replaces Trayvon Diggs. I like that. Makai Lemon falls to 16. I don't get that. Jets draft Love at 5. Oh, you said Jeremiah Love. That's what you meant. That boy is not falling. And then let's see. Who else? Who else is like just sticks out? CJ Allen goes to the Cowboys via Green Bay. It's not a bad one, but Avion almost made it out of the first round. Man, put a second round tender on Tyler Algier and then draft Jeremiah Love, running back from Notre Dame. LOL. Hey, that's not even a bad thing to do. Chiefs could use. Yeah, Chiefs are they'll probably bite on Jeremiah Love before. Well, they probably trade up to get him because they probably think we need to still win now. Yada yada yada. Because they do have some receivers. But their run game is just so bad, and it's because of the running backs. It's not because of the line, it's because of the running backs. So, that's how I feel about it. But, hey, man. But I don't think why they keep saying Lee Hunter's going to be that low of a pick. Maybe it's because how he projects as an NFL player, but I just don't see an instance where he just falls to the 6th or 7th round. So, that's my thing. But I will say, this has started. Let's listen to see what our guys got to say. And I probably shouldn't be doing this. Let me go ahead and check OBS real quick. X that out. Let me check OBS real quick because I've turned this all the way down. That shouldn't be too loud. Let's see. It was 14 minutes, so it already went through. Cool. Let's see what our guys got to say. Oh, my God. It took forever. Look at Kirk with the, hold on. Hold on, he put that on, though. Kirk put that on. He PTSO.
D-Lad, you a little jealous right now?
That shit's so ugly, man.
You're usually best dressed in the room. Not today.
Not today.
Yeah, my wife dresses me, so she wanted this on. But, it has a weird feeling right now because anytime you win in this league, you got to be grateful and happy about it.
Yes.
And, but I think we all,
good
as
answer,
professionals, hold ourselves to a standard where we feel like, there's plays for each one of us that could have been better. And I feel
that 4th down play. Now, I put that on Kirk because I think he called for the snap. I think he hiked the ball a little bit too fast. You probably think, well, hike the ball, and that's on right news. But I think, when you say Hut, he says Hut a little bit too fast because he had not, Charlie Warner had not cleared Kirk Cousins yet. I think he was probably right over the guard, and then he turned around. Oh, here go Charlie Warner. Tyler tried to grab the ball, and then boom. Jamie Bernard is one of the best yak guys in the draft. That's honestly what we need more than anything. Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, let's watch the Bryce Lance highlights right now. Matter of fact, thank you for pulling that up. Avion needs to start selling. I swear. Yes, if he needs to tank his draft stock just to come to ATL. That'll be the ultimate play right there. But let's go look at Bryce Lance. Let's look at his highlights. We need a longer video. I need more than 4 minutes. Let me just do highlights. I gotta see what Brett hitting on. Cause 6'3", you know what I'm saying? Well, let me. Oh, I actually like this guy. I go to him for his draft stuff.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Matter of fact,
glad you tuned in.
Hold that thought.
Hey
This
guys,
is the wrong
welcome back
person.
to the channel.
That's the wrong
You're
person.
gonna be glad you tuned in.
That's the wrong person. Let's see what Brett hitting on. 16 touchdowns. That's a single season record. Do we go out and get this man, y'all? Is he there late in the draft?
To the outside of Bryce Lance. Lance makes a man miss. Still
My thing is, I don't want a Bryce on my team. Let me stop
on
playing.
the sideline and pushed out of bounds. Miller to throw. Touchdown.
Hands catcher. I like it already. He catch with his hands. He went off the line immediately, but that's, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. You're probably not going to see a lot with the highlights. You got to look at it from game to game.
Going out that time for
Hands catch. Like, as of right now for these highlights, I'm just looking to see if he's catching with his hands, bro. We got Xavier and Billy for it still, so it's possible with Avion. Yeah, it will, because they scared of
to Lance. Touchdown. He got it.
body control, hands catch. But they might pass him for his height. Or not his height, but his weight, because he 180. Hands catch, body control, stating NFL catch.
Looking that way. Throws Lance.
He caught it out in front of him? Oh, I don't know about that.
Could be the
That might not translate.
quarter. Good protection over the top. Lance.
Reaching up. Hold on. And he's doing all this as an outside receiver.
Launches, has a man. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Is he fast? Oh, he got some wiggle to him for that to be that big. He for sure faster than Drake, though. I could tell. Just off game speed. Ugh.
Goes deep, and it's going to be hauled in.
Look at bro with his torn Achilles over there.
Miller wants to throw it to the end zone.
Hey, he could.
Mar Brown on the
One thing I'm
backfield
seeing,
play.
he's winning over the top. Now, Mooney can win over the top for sure. But if a bigger guy can do it, and he's 6'3", he can also make a contested catch, because I don't think Mooney's a contested catch guy. He'll draw a PI, but he's not going to make the catch. Hey. Yeah, he also wears 5. Yeah, I'm seeing some Drake London. I'm slick seeing some Drake London. I think we probably found something right here, y'all. We might have found something right here.
Action, Miller wants it all. He's got a man.
He can win. Y'all, he can win over the top. Hands catch.
Marshall, the running back, Miller flings it. Lance.
Yo, did we just find a steal? Did we just find a steal? Now, granted, somebody's gonna see this. Oh, we got a steal, right? But like, yo,
One hand. Check out that outside leg.
now it's only 1 foot, so that's not a pro catch. But the hands, natural hands. Yes, we gotta send this to Flowery Branch. Hand-eye
Wants
court.
Lance to the end zone. He caught
Yo. And the body control to get the 1 foot, the one handed, the 1 foot in.
Lance in
Bro.
motion, and he gets it. And Lance is going to get into the end zone.
Okay, they use him on a little
Miller,
a jet
little
sweep.
pump fake. Wants the home run. He's got Bryce Lance. Touchdown.
Yo, did we find somebody?
Just a little out and up. You call it a double move if you want, but you kind of fake the out route there.
He's consistently winning deep.
Under 30 now. Miller over the middle. Lance makes the catch. Bryce Lance.
He got some move to him.
From the 4. Miller for Lance. He's got it. Touchdown.
Bro.
What do they dial up here on 1st and long? It's Bryce Lance.
They use him on jet sweeps.
To the pylon.
As Cam Miller will throw, and he wants the deep ball. He's got Bryce Lance.
He's
Lance
winning over the top. Yo.
15.
Hey, I see a little George Pickens. Bryce was consistently available in the 7th in my mock draft. Bro, we have to go get him. This is my this my new draft crush right here. It was first Jordan Tyson. Now we obviously not gonna get him, but that's my favorite guy out of the draft. But Bryce Lance, oh yeah, he's won me over. Kirk is such a dad. I was being unserious, but I'm starting to see more Drake London than him. Just big and fantastic I can't read. Oh my God, I feel stupid. Fantastic reason. Call Terry, bro. Yo, like he's like biggest Drake London, catches like him, body control like him, but he can move more. Oh, I gotta write his name down, man. Oh man, he might be the steal of the draft.
Feel that way, and so it's an interesting feeling right now. We're thrilled.
He might be the steal of the draft.
But, we're all kind of looking at each other like, hey, could you have done this, could I have done that? And that's just the emotion you feel right now.
We won.
And I think some of that's to credit Arizona. I thought they played really hard and made it hard and kind of made it feel muddy and junked up a little bit throughout the game. And
yeah, because for one, you sold the 4th down. We could have ended the game way earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. That was kind of the Bijan drive, right? I mean, it was throw to Bijan, run to Bijan, pass to Bijan. Yeah. The throw was, I probably got to him a little too quick. If you watch the all-22, Mooney's open. That would have been good to get him the ball. But Bijan made me right, made the guy miss.
Hey, bro, someone get Jax Ulbrich on the line, DM him, find him on Ole Miss campus. Anyway, we got a job for him. Wait, what are you cooking here, though? What are you cooking here, man? What are you trying to do here, man? Let me hear the idea. We know the Falcons ain't taking Bryce though. We don't know, cause you feel me. We have some day 3 picks. I think we got a 6th and a 7th. Yeah, but we have some day 3. We don't have a 5th, but I think you feel me. He could be there. Now, no matter where he goes, I'm gonna be paying attention because now he's just won me over. I gotta watch like his actual tape though. Once I see the actual, I really know. But like, yo, he looks good. Dominique Orange, my number 1 D tackle over Lee Hunter, just because the Orange is more versatile, both running the pass rush. Who do you think develops wide receivers best in the NFL? Who consistently puts out good receivers? We do. I know we do. I say if we not the best team in terms of like putting out good receivers, we definitely up there because we've always had good receivers, right? Who consistently has good receivers? You could probably say the Vikings, us, the Saints, even though y'all don't want to hear that, but the Saints. Probably that's a good question. Maybe the Cowboys, the Bengals. Yeah, I don't know how I forgot them. The Bengals. You could probably say the Seahawks getting that. 49ers make mediocre receivers look good. 6-7. You could probably say who I just said. Yeah, the Seahawks. They could probably sneak in that conversation. But if we talk about schools, though, it's between Ohio State and LSU. I say LSU because I'm an LSU fan, but that's about it.
Really, really good design by our coaching staff, by Zach on the touchdown pass. The way they got him, open to the front pylon like that. Bijan obviously made a great play, but a lot of credit goes to our coaches on some of those red zone designs.
Is that it?
You mentioned the interesting feeling leaving here.
Mm-hmm.
Any part of that, wishing you could have gotten this rolling, just a month earlier?
Well, certainly, I think even like in February, you kind of will think about that too. But right now, kind of more just in the here and now with this day. But
in February, you'll think about that too. Yeah, USC obviously produces. Yeah, for sure. That's why I want Zachariah Branch. I think he's a USC Trojan, not a dog just yet. He win a natty, he's a dog. For sure, a Georgia Bulldog. But we'll think about that come February. What does he mean by that? It's probably a double meaning of that. Probably.
it is a good group though too. At the same time, where you felt like it's a resilient group that people aren't pointing fingers and
they need to. They need to point the fingers at the coaches because we could have been in the playoff run if we just beat the Jets.
Last week, I made a comment that was less than
Alabama,
on the sideline.
yeah.
Jesse Bates came over and said, "Hey, keep your head, like, stay positive, stay positive." But he wouldn't let me. He wouldn't let me go negative, even though I wanted to.
See, Kirk talked too much. We didn't need to know that, y'all. Kirk be talking too much.
That's where Jesse is who he is, and so I kind of tucked that away. Like, yeah, Jesse's not going to let me go in the tank. So
if he's talking like that, I mean, he want to stay. So extend him, Terry, please. I still don't think we're going to hear anything from him, bro, because he finna get a PC answer. But I do think he'll talk too much, but I'm just happy we won this game, bro. I had to just talk about that. So I'm not finna bore y'all with that. But this is a good stream. I appreciate everybody that came out. I might do a stream tomorrow where we go over the film together instead of just doing a video. So I might do that, so look out for that. I might actually, instead of doing like a full video or a full stream on all the film, I might do the defense because I want to look at the defense. So yeah, W stream, bro. But hey, I appreciate everybody that came out, man. Once I get this stream deck, so I can end streams much more smoother. That way I ain't gotta, you can see the stream end. But yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out. So I'm not gonna bore y'all with this at all. So